The biggest fear I had is the price on auction day won't reach my reserve price. Then I'll have to hold my property a bit longer. And also because I had to sell my unit last year and it passed in, so we have to pay for the advertisement fee, everything. From where I purchased my residential home back in 2014, it was a good experience, and from dealing with the agent, I feel very happy. And for selling off my unit, I actually also dealing with a big agency, but they are not as attentive as the small agency. I feel like the small agency, they put their effort in and also cares more for my unit from the beginning until the selling. Outward take the from the beginning, he was making sure that my unit looks the best. So we go through with the gardening, the unit decorator, and also the painter. So every single detail we do is make the unit looks nicer. Another thing is every week we sit down and go through each week the potential buyer. So who is interested more, the warm, cold, and hot buyer. So I have an idea, how many people is interested in my unit and how many people who's not interested in my unit, and helping me to set up my more realistic reserve price. And also each week for the open inspection, if there's a buyer who wants to come after the inspection time, I'll still happy to take them to my unit and let them to have a look around. So it helps to add on more potential buyer. So throughout the campaign, the whole process goes quite smoothly. So there's no other complications. So we sit down and then compare the unit that was sold in the area, and then we can compare and then see, helping me set up my reserve price. And the whole experience is quite neutral. So I want to sell my units over my reserve price, and Wing Real Estate did everything that they can to help me to achieve this goal. And on auction day, we actually see a lot of buyers, whether or not they are interested to buy or not, but they still come. So we managed to bring as much people as possible to the unit on the auction day, and then get more people to bid her. So yeah, that's a good thing I remember. Yeah, I would definitely recommend the Wing Real Estate to the vendor who wants to sell their home, because not just because the agent fee is very compatible with other big agents, but also their professionalism and also how they care about the vendor, and then do everything they can to help the vendor to get their reserve price. The staff here is all very nice and also very talkable. I don't have any pressure to talking to them, and each time when I message or calling them, they always try to get back to me as soon as they can. Whereas with the big agent, sometimes we have to wait 24 hours to get a reply. So yeah, no, I had a good experience with Wing Real Estate.